Hi everyone and welcome to today's class. Center Yourself, I got as title for today's class, and I was surprised because when I thought of a different title, Get Centered, we had a while ago, they said no. It's Center Yourself, like to do this with the exercises and understand it as an active process, they said. Because we are in a process to internally prepare for the new beginning that we are initiating ourselves. And they said that like every one of us is initiating something new. Well, we're always doing it because life is a creation, but now we have really forward-moving energies, and especially in the coming month in springtime. So it's like an internal get-together to be ready. So I'm really curious what that means for today's class, and we shall see now. So on the feet, and here we are to get started. Little toes in line with your hips or muscle line. Little fingers in line with your shoulders, nose, sternum, navel. Pubic bone in line. Sit bones together and think like a fountain through your head. Relax your knees, relax your elbows. Ribs together. And anything else? We shall see. So, starting with the reaffirmation of the upper arms means relaxed here, energy through the head, and just as much as you can, but no tension here, as much as you can, just turn your palms to the front. Now, little fingers towards the thumbs, just lengthening everything, and relax. Okay, one more time. Forwards, palms to the front. Little fingers towards the thumbs. Everything's long. Just lengthening and releasing. Okay, now we're working our way around the arm as always. So now palms facing the back, and you think your thumbs towards the little fingers as you can. Lengthening, navel in, and releasing. Okay, so one more time. Thumbs towards the little fingers, and it's always like I'm sinking my ribs together and really lengthening the back. So maybe you can just feel the length or visualize it first, and then see if you can feel it lengthening and just relaxing. Okay, now with that same muscle coordination, we go to the back of the mat and just well prepared here, lengthening ribs together and lowering down. Everything that's not going down is going up still, or thought to go through getting up, lengthening, relaxing, relax your head, nails in. And now if you need to bend your legs, if you need some books or yoga blocks, welcome to use them, okay? So it's always about feeling comfortable, okay? Navel in like a big scoop of ice cream, and then sit bones, head lengthen, so energy's coming out of your head. And again, rounding it, and lengthening. And keep breathing, and rounding it, and lengthening. I want to look to the camera so I can feel my length, and just sit down and let the blood flow back. Breathe. Okay, good. And again, this time we repeat the same, but navel in, lengthen, and now you look at your middle finger and you think of lengthening your entire arm, but the lengthening of the spine is the priority. The movement downwards is visualized even bigger then the movement upwards, lengthening, and down, and lengthening up, and lengthening, navel in, lengthen, lengthen, and lengthen. Just keep lengthening, navel in, lengthening, lengthening, and just relaxing. Okay, just relax. Let the blood flow down. Okay, so what am I getting? Okay, we're called to do the standing exercise. Don't let it intimidate you, please. It's just to help you with your hip and your back, and it does not matter what it looks like. The important thing is hips parallel to the floor, and think long in all directions so you feel the core strength. Okay? Good. So here we go. Now bending the upper leg. You can also bend the other leg, no problem, but do that with this one. Lengthen and hips parallel. Yeah, and I have some tension here. This is important that you notice where there is anything feeling weird, tension, anything, yeah? Okay. So other leg, lengthen, relaxing the head, hips parallel, just lengthen, relaxing everything. Elbows towards your legs, so you're not using or tensing your shoulders, okay? So it's not about flexibility, it's about lengthening, visualizing the length, not pushing it, yeah? Visualizing the length. And yes, flexibility, more flexibility may be the result, but this is not the first thing that we are going for, okay? The priority. Now, don't open your hips, parallel, lengthen, just send the energy through your back, your legs, from the center, from your sit bones, and then via the navel through your head, fountain. And it can be different for how long you do it on each side. It's like, it's the feeling. If it feels good, that's the moment to stop. If you're still trying to see, okay, where can I send more energy? Use it, you know, you may need a little bit more time. Okay, so lengthen. Just breathe energy through the fingers, the feet, and the head. Lengthen. Wow. Just breathe. Okay, in my case, I need to do one more repetition of both sides. You do what you need, and you don't have to wait for the class. That's the advantage, doing it this way. Okay, so lengthening. Just need to feel my way there. No, not turning out. Wow. Okay. You may feel, if you had a little tension, you may also, by visualizing, feel a release of tension. Yes, and that's like, oh, yeah. I just had that. So really feel your way to the harmony in your body. Lengthening. Lengthening. Okay. See? Was not so much work on that side. Okay, so what's next? Plank position, they say. Okay, what are we doing? Push-ups. Okay. But for the ladies, it's here. Please, on your knees. Lengthening. And there. Okay, and then elbows close. And lengthening. Lengthening. Yeah, maybe does not want that, but anyway. I do the spaghetti version, please don't copy me, yes? So little fingers in line with the little toes, and then just a couple here, lengthen. So obviously, center ourselves, we need to feel the strength of our center. This is not about how many you can do. Also, it's not about depth. It's about core strength that you feel inside and you send it out, okay? So, slowly feeling your way, and that's it. I do a couple more. Just lengthening, relaxing. Energy through the head and relaxing. Okay, good. And now if you can, because there should be no weight on your wrist, it should be all here. We all do the plank position and we open sideways. Okay, so let's see. Lengthen, lengthen, up, and coming back, other side, lengthening. Now make sure that your arm is not too far back or too high, so more forward, so the shoulder blades are parallel, and let's see if we can do a little balance, so that the shoulder blades are parallel, and you have no tension in your shoulders, okay? I just do it the other way around to face you. So don't copy me, you can just go on. So we're here, opening, arm halfway away on the mat. It's really important that you make sure that you are not like half on the mat and half out and then feeling like inconvenient. That's not helpful. Okay, good. And relaxing. Right, just relaxing here. I need a little bit more, so obviously more energy needs to be moved, but if you just want to do a gentle massage, go for that. I'll do that in a sec. Okay, that would be here. Just relaxing, making sure that your elastic is not placed wrong. Okay, maybe you just want to check in with your body. Stretch it, like do what you notice is necessary. Maybe also some shaking, and shaking always 3-dimensional for your arms, so the shoulders are not affected. Okay, relaxing. Just check in, tune in with your body. Is there any tension, any weird feeling anywhere that you notice? And now's the time, maybe like, you know, you do a little massage. Here's my point of tension. Okay, good. So we're to do sideways push-ups, I'm told. Okay, lately we've got more of those. That's very interesting. So obviously they want us to strengthen a certain part. Okay, so from the shoulders in line with the hips and the heels, I'm embracing my upper shoulder blade, placing the hand here, making sure that your elbow is close to your body, because otherwise you may tense your shoulder. Now, it's not about going up, it's about lengthening. You see the difference surely. Describing the biggest possible circle and down. And in case your legs come up, you just think them diagonally down. So from here, lengthening. And also again, it's not about height or how often. It's about how much length, how much can you go like inside, using everything. Yeah, that's really it. And lengthening. And lengthening. Okay, I'm going to do 5, I get told, so we've got 2 more. And lengthening. And lengthening. And lengthening. Yeah, I did it a little bit fast, I just noticed. Don't go too fast, because otherwise you might miss a moment where you can stretch more. Yeah, and that's also what we're doing now. So I'm placing my hand a little bit in front of me so that the shoulder is relaxed. Relax elbow and knees as always. And I take the other arm as well, and then I'm just lengthening from the sit bone through the head, through my toes, and just relaxing. One more. In breath and lengthen. Now just also lengthen here, yes? Don't have all the weight there. Lengthening, center line, nose, navel, okay? And relax. And this time I'm having a little fun. If it doesn't work, laugh about it, yeah? Because at some point it will lengthen. Now you describe with your arms as well as with your body the biggest possible circle you can, lengthening, 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 and at some point you get up, okay? And for as long as you don't laugh about it, it's just a test for your muscle coordination, so you know when it's strong enough, okay? Or strong enough, no, when it's coordinated enough with your mind, let's put it this way. Because that's really what it is. It's not so much about strength, it's very much about coordination here. Okay, now your shoulders in line with your hips and your heels. And again, embrace your upper shoulder blade. Place your hand here and not add all the weight here. And lengthen, and then see if you can go up. Yeah, and it's very normal that one side is easier than the other. Breathing in, lengthening, and lengthen. Okay, and again, lengthening, and down we go, and two more, and lengthen. And one more, and lengthening. Yeah, and on this side I'm doing a better pace, I notice that, and so I can get more information from my body, what it needs and where I can stretch more eventually. So I'm putting this arm in front a little bit and the other one as well, and just lengthening energy through the head and through the toes. Breathing in. And again, lengthening and lowering. Okay, let's see what we can do. Lengthen. And don't think it works all the time, right? And also, the sides may be differently, may differ. That's what I wanted to say. So, yeah, it's just also a question of days it works, and days maybe not, so no problem. Right, okay. So what are we called to do now? Working your center abs. Okay, I get it. Just come a little bit up. Okay, so now we've got the little toes in line with our hips, and for a start, we take our hands behind the head because we just do the abs technique, which is not up. It's from the sit bones, lengthening, so it's through the head. So again, here we go, fountain, and the longest possible circle here, coming up, yeah, and then the longest possible circle going down. If there's any tension in your neck, you can just relax, meaning push your head against your hands. Okay. Of course, you can't just relax, otherwise you would do it, but you could push against it and then it relaxes, yeah, normally. And if not, think it, and think it continuously until you feel it. You will, okay? It's law, natural law. Okay, sit bones to your head, lengthening on the out breath, and then you can take a little breath if you like, and going down again. Okay, one more time. Sit bones to your head, lengthening, and down we go, lengthen. Okay, so here we've done our 2 for the technique, and this time we're coming up one more time, lengthening. And we're taking the legs up at 90 degrees, hip wide open or muscle line if that's wider. So now from here, I'm just touching the floor. Important thing, you are leaving the 90 degrees angle, otherwise this is not doing anything. Yeah, so touch. And if that's not too difficult, just try both. But make sure the navel is not coming out, because that's not helpful. That means a no. Okay, so don't do too many. Just see that you can stay in. Very important. Okay, so legs are here. Sit bones to your head, lengthening, biggest possible circle. And again, 90 degrees. And we touch with both this time. If you prefer to do it with one, of course, you do it with one. Yeah, you know your body. I don't. I know mine. And that's a pretty big job anyway. I'm sure you relate. Okay, and relax. Good. Okay, now sit bones to your head. Up again, and now lengthen both legs. Just you can bend them, sit bones, heels, that's important. The rest is just imagine the line, energy through the toes, navel in, everything's relaxed here, navel in, and relax. Okay, breathing in, sit bones to your head, longest possible circle. Lengthen your legs. Okay, navel goes in. Okay, and now from here we do a little reaffirmation of the upper thighs by opening the legs. Meaning, when they are together, we've got big toes together and the heels. Now we keep the heels together, but we're opening the toes. We do that very calmly and we keep sending energy, and of course we keep sending energy. Fountain is still working. Lengthening. And one more. Okay. There's a tendon here that's a little bit tense. Okay, one more. Massaging is always good, Chinese medicine. So if you notice it helps, just do that. A little massage, not a big thing. Just relax here. Okay. Good. One more. Now we're going to stretch the legs. So we're describing a big circle and an even bigger one on the way up, visualizing. But only go as far as you can without your navel coming out, because down is easy, but at the turning point you have to lengthen more and lengthen more. Okay, so that's the tricky bit. Okay, let's see where we are getting at. Breathing in, sit back in line with your head. Some things in my eye, but it will be okay in a moment. And lengthen your legs. Now lengthening one leg to go down. Remember, you can also do just like a bit and try it, okay? The lowest possibility is having your sit bone in line with your heel. And now from the center line, you're coming into the outer line alignment of the legs, and you've got your hip in line with your little toe, or your muscle line in line with your little toe. Okay, so it's long, just very long, and then lengthening, navel comes up. Okay, and lengthening, biggest possible circle, and lengthen to come up. Do it very calmly, lengthening. If we go fast, we can't communicate with our body. How do we do that? Well, through our feelings. And relax. Okay. Good. Now we're told to do another exercise for the legs. And I think we have to do that first, and then they want alignment. Okay, so from here, just take your hands around that knee, elbows are relaxed, and then slide out this leg, lengthening. As I was saying, I'm always getting guidance from my guides. I don't know what we have to do when I start. So from here, it's just sliding out until we've got that alignment again, little toe, hip or muscle line, and then lengthening navel in, and it's all coming up from here. This is our basis, making sure your knees relaxed. You can even have a bent leg, no problem. And we're using that muscle coordination from behind. We're not lifting like this from the quadriceps. See, that's the wrong one. This is the right one. So lengthen, lengthen. And it never comes together, obviously, but because you keep lengthening, yeah? And then it's like a never-ending circle. Okay, so we've done 2, and we only do 2 with the other leg because we've got to do more. Lengthening, lengthen through your head and your heel, and there's always more energy going through your head than through your heel. Otherwise, your hips would not be level. Okay. Lengthening. Making sure that your knee is relaxed and that you've got your line correctly, little toe, hip or muscle line. Okay, changing again. Now we start out as before, sliding out. When we're done here, little flex, we think of our head, and that gives us more freedom in our hip to turn out, and I mean the entire leg. Not from your knee, from above. And now you go up, lengthening from there, meaning turned out. Okay, now turn parallel, bend in. And I'm just like a little reminder, you can also have a bend leg. You do that as you can. Lengthen. What you can do is always good enough. Now sit back to your head. Energy through your head, energy through your heel, and just turn. Elbows are close to your body. And now turn down, you're coming up. Turning in, and change your legs. Okay, down we go. Here we go again. Energy through your heels. Just turn. Navels in. And then coming up, lengthening everything. Parallel. Okay, one more time. Bending in. Bending in your leg, lengthening. Sliding out. And turning. And lengthening, navel in. Opening, up, and change. Okay. One more variation. So from here, sliding out, little flex, and lengthening again because we also do the turn in the hip. And now from here, open your leg on the floor. Lengthening, you notice in your hip joint how much you can. And then when it comes off the floor, this is the interesting moment because your hips have to stay parallel, no rolling, and then you just follow your hip circle. Yeah, so your hip does the movement actually as it can. Okay. And lengthening, just one more repetition. Really take your time to feel what you can do, and very important our fountain. Now lengthening. Always energy through the head, turning the leg out. Lengthening while opening. Always lengthening actually, and especially here. Navel towards your spine. Lengthening, really lengthening. Really lengthening. Go slowly. Go slowly. Very, very slowly. Very, very slowly. Okay. And bend. Good. Now, it's the turn of the other leg. So, lengthening. Legs. Keep lengthening the head. The upper body, yeah? Being focused on that, not so much on the leg. And now then, when you feel the freedom in the hip, you open. And now you start opening to the side. Critical moment, the leg comes off the floor, making sure you've got the strength in your center. And you may feel what I feel, that one side is really not as strong as the other one. Okay? Lengthen, 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 and power. Yeah. But anyway, I had a big imbalance in my body for 33 years after an accident, so I'm sure you won't feel it as much, hopefully. Okay, lengthen the leg, energy through the heel, lengthen through the head, opening. Now slowly on the floor, and then whenever it leaves the floor, make sure you're not tensing anything in your shoulders, therefore go slowly. It's the job of the lower abs to counterbalance this. And everything is just flying through, okay? Really go slowly to really feel what you have to do. 1. Okay. 1. Now I really released some energy. I hope it was helpful for you too. Okay, so lengthening. Whatever you need to do, yeah. Don't follow me. I just get the whole package here at the moment. So there's a lot of releasing. Oh yes. And they're telling me we just have a brief center line lengthening, which also is not going mad on flexibility, please. It's just exactly that. So we start from here. Anytime you have some tension behind your neck, you have one hand there. Now we start out with bent legs here and little fingers in line with our shoulders, center line awareness. Lengthening up with the arms and sit bones to your head and just coming here up and just lower your legs. You can grab your legs here. You don't have to lengthen your legs, yes, but whatever that means. So if you can't get up with stretched legs, very slowly here, nose until your big toes, lengthening and lengthening. Whatever that is for you, yes? You could be here and it's fine, okay? It just has to feel like lengthened. And now one more. Going down, lengthening, and you go as far as you can, and you go until where you can. So if you can not stretch your legs, no problem. Just think of lengthening, lengthening while, if you can, and you can go over because you have no problem here, your weight's in the center, do that for one time. It's only once today, I get told. Lengthen. Really weird, interesting. Never had that before. Lengthen, just lengthen, 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 and center. And we're done, let's say. Okay, so you have been here, now you bend your legs, you're done as well. Okay, just Feel how you're feeling, what you need to, wow, there's a lot to shake off today. Okay, right, good. Okay, so thank you very much for participating in today's class. Thank you very much for being here and for being part of this community of healthy, happy people, and for growing it, because that's really the biggest gift that you are giving me, that I can see, okay, there are more people hopefully benefiting from all this work that we're doing, and yeah, just hopefully having it easier in challenging times that we're presently living in. And as we all know, it will go on for a little while. So, lots and lots of love. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful day, and until the next class.